Show.
Okay, turning now to the Winter Olympics. Hard to believe the opening ceremony is now just over 2 weeks away, and a sport that is steadily gaining popularity is curling. That's right, it's played by 2 teams of 4. Players take turns sliding heavy polished granite rocks across the ice.
Something very interesting to see and watch now. You can catch the pros playing this unique sport in the Winter Olympics next month. But today, Lauren Kelly is hitting the ice to try it herself. Lauren, we are excited to see what you have.
Joe, it's like you're setting me up. You can watch the pros play, or you can watch Lauren try to fail today at curling. But this is so cool, you guys. LIF Ice Rink, they host the Curling Club of Houston, and it's just such a cool and unique sport. You probably didn't think that there was a curling club / team right here in Houston. We are here with them today. Carl Schaeper, he's the president, and you've kind of just been breaking down the sport because I literally didn't know anything about it. You've got some of the team members here. These guys are going to show us how it's played. First off, let's introduce our viewers to the equipment that you need for this sport. What am I holding right here?
Okay, so this is a broom or a brush.
Okay.
So
this is the bottom of it. Okay, it's nice and kind of
what you would use in the house.
Not a full-on bristle, right, for the house, but okay. And then obviously the granite rock.
Yes, the granite rock. We just call those rocks or curling stones.
Okay.
The hack.
Okay.
The hack is what you push out of when you're going to deliver the stone.
Okay, and the stone is not light, you guys. It's 44 pounds. So, Greg, if you want to kind of show us how things get going and moving, because you're not picking up the stone. What is the whole point of the game?
So the point of the game, you're going to have 2 teams of 4. Each team is going to throw 8 rocks in an end.
Okay.
And after all the rocks are thrown, the team that has the stone closest to the center of the house, the set of rings, is going to score, and they're going to score a point for each of their rocks that is closer to the center than their opponent's best stone.
Now, Carl, the rings on the ice are the houses. That's what you kind of get to the goals to score with, right? Now, we also have to point out that we're not wearing figure skates. We're standing on the ice and we're not in any skates. You play this in curling shoes?
Yes, play in curling shoes. Curling shoes have a Teflon slider on one foot that lets you glide. Okay. And then you'll have sticky rubber on the other shoe. Or you come out in your tennis shoes.
And just be very, very careful.
Yes, be careful on the ice. Falling is not allowed.
No, we're not going to fall today. Y'all hang around because coming up in between our next segment, I'm going to get a little bit of a lesson in curling. And we're not talking about curling my hair today, Carl. Curling on the ice. I'm going to figure out how to play. I'm going to try to shoot the rock down there as well and see if I can get into it a little bit. So Derek and Joe, I've got some practicing to do until I see you guys a little bit later on.
You're going to be great. And Lauren, you taught me something new. I didn't realize broom or brush. That is the actual technical term for that tool.
That is correct. That is what, if you need one for the house later, Derek, I might be able to snag one for you.
Perfect.
Just let me know.
That would be great. That would be great, Lauren. We'll see you in just a bit. Okay, after the break, this is, folks, brace yourselves, kind of a big deal.
LIF Ice Rink in Sharpstown today with the Curling Club of Houston, learning all about this fun, unique sport ahead of the Winter Games in just a few weeks. And let me tell you something, if you've not heard of curling or you're unfamiliar with it, it's a full body workout. It's so impressive to watch everybody play. Now, Carl, you're the president of the Curling Club here.
Yes.
Tell us once again how many people play on a team and how many people play and throw the rock versus how many people sweep with the broom.
Okay, so a curling team is going to be 4 players. You're going to have 1 player who is the skip, who's going to be in the house and kind of giving direction, deciding what shots to
like
to
the
be
skipper.
thrown.
Okay, I can see this right here.
The skip, the captain.
Okay.
And everybody gets a turn to throw the rocks, and whoever is not throwing is going to be sweeping. So you're going to have 2 sweepers for each rock, the thrower, and then the skip out there yelling at everybody.
Really quickly, I do want to mention, we were just chatting about this. You guys from your curling club, did you have anybody that really wanted to go play for the Olympics or try out for the Olympics?
We're not looking at competing at the Olympic level, but there are club level championships, and our women's team is currently the reigning national
go ladies!
Yep.
Okay, well, we want to show off the skills that you have taught me today. Basically, my foot is standing in a hatch, and since I'm left-handed, I put my left foot here, and then since I don't have the proper curling shoes, I am standing on what? What is this called?
It's a Teflon slider.
A Teflon slider, which is very, very slippery on the ice. This is just because I'm trying to keep my balance and I'm not a professional just yet.
You always keep something in your offhand to balance with,
So
whether it's a broom or a stabilizer.
Oh, okay, so your broom would be in place of this.
Correct.
Since you are a professional. Gotcha. And this is the rock. So what we've been practicing is with me down here, I'm going to have two sweepers here, yourself and Julie, and then down there, what do we have down there? Who's waiting for me?
We've got Greg down there. He's your skip for the shot.
Hey, Greg, you're my skip. Are you going to tell everybody how far to go? He's telling me to aim right there, like I have any aim possible. All right, so let's go ahead and show our viewers what we've learned today.
Okay.
Basically, the form is I want to make sure that the rock is moving on the ice and it's ready to go. Yep. And I'm going to do this.
And then get your weight back.
I'm going to get my weight back. I'm going to put this foot back.
And then a nice strong lunge forward.
Nice strong push off.
And push.
Look at that. My sweepers make the rock go down further. Go, go, hurry, 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 hurry. Look at that. It made it more than halfway down the ice. I am so excited. This is the farthest it's gone yet. Oh, yes. Carl and Julie, you're a fantastic team. So I don't know if you guys can see the big circle. That's called the house. That's where we want to get to. That's going to score me the points. Did we get in the house?
Great job.
Oh, Greg put it inside the house. Yay, team. We did such a good job. Carl, come on back here. Yep. Now, this is so much fun. The families can come out. You can bring your kids if you want to play, but they don't really do competitive levels because this is Houston. We don't have quite enough kids to want to play. But let's tell everybody if they are interested in the sport, you guys practice here.
Yeah, so the league, it's mostly a social league. And of course, coming up during the Olympics, there's always a lot of interest.
Yes.
So we'll be running events Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So everybody has a chance to come out and give the game a try and see what all the fun's about.
I have a link at HoustonLife.tv. I'll also put a link up to your Facebook page.
Okay.
I am completely out of breath right now. I'm going to need a hot bath and like something cold to drink in my hand later. But thank you guys so much. This has been so much fun. And maybe we can have a watch party when the Olympics start in a couple of weeks right here.
Sounds like a plan.
That sounds good. All right, you guys, I'm going to toss it back to you in studio. And while I'm here, I'm going to practice a little bit more. So maybe I can join the team here at the Curling Club of Houston.
And yet I can see it now. Lauren Kelly, television host / curler. Hey, Lauren, before we let you go, though, and that was such a great explanation of how the sport works. I mean, you seem to pick it up quite well. I'm curious to know what you found to be the most challenging part of this process because you kept your balance really well on the ice.
You know, I have such a solid core and I work out so much. That's really what did. Not at all. It was pure beginner's luck. That's exactly what happened. It was pure beginner's luck. And I had a really great group of teachers. These guys made it so fun. And that's really what it's all about, right? We're just having a lot of fun out here. And again, I'm going to be so sore I'm not going to be able to move my quads or sit down later. So yeah, ask me again tomorrow.
If we don't see you here at work tomorrow, we'll know why, Lauren. Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you. That was fun.
That was really cool with her keeping her balance like that. I was wondering how you keep your balance on the ice because I've been all over the place.
She did a great job.
Good job, Lauren. We're proud of you.